Leetcode question 155 Min stack. Design a stack that supports push, pop, top, and retrieving the minimum element in constant time. So the idea for solving this is to think about the bottleneck scenario. So it's easy to pop and then get the top of the element and also push in constant time. However, how can we get the minimum element in the stack in constant time? That is the bottleneck. The requirement is constant time for each function, and then the bottleneck is this get minimum value. It is bottleneck because we constantly update the stack. So in that case, the minimum value actually changes as we update the stack. So then the question becomes how to track the minimum value in the stack as we are updating it, pop and push elements. The answer is store the current minimum value in the stack together with the values we are actually push into the stack. So for the push, we just compare the value with the latest minimum value to determine what is the current minimum value, and then store that value together with the element we are actually push onto the stack. When we pop the last element in this stack. So in that case, we pop out the element together with the corresponding current minimum value. So the question is, why not use a single value to track the current minimum value? That is because when we pop the minimum value from the stack, the current minimum value needs to be updated to second minimum value before the pop operation. So how do we know the second minimum value? And then similarly, if we pop the second minimum value, we need to know the third minimum value. So it's always updating. So basically the key idea is to store the value and then the current minimum in the stack instead of just value. So in this case, as we are popping this value, we also pop the current minimum value. So in that case, let's have a self.stack that's empty initially. And then when we push self.stack.append, we append this value and then also the current minimum. So for the current minimum, let's set it self. So we do not actually need the self current minimum. So in that case, you just if. So that is the self.stack minus 1, 1. That is the last minimum value. And then we just compare this with the value. And then take the minimum of the two. That's the current minimum value. This works, let's say if self.stack. So in that case, the current minimum is just this. Else, the current minimum is just this value. So in this case, we append the current minimum value together with this value onto the stack. And then when we pop self.stack.pop, so basically if stack so we just pop elements and then to get the top, we return self.stack -1 and 0, that is the value. So basically, if self.stack else return none to get a minimum value. Actually, we do not need to handle this one because pop top always called up on the non-empty stack. So in that case, we always just return this one. And then get a minimum, that is return. So this is our code. Let's run the code. Okay, let's recap the idea. So basically, the code itself is not very complex once you get the right idea to solve this one. So the key ideas is for the normal stack, we would just like store each value. But for this one, we store the value, also the current minimum value, when we push each value onto the stack. So that is the key idea to solve this problem. That is because as we are actually push and pop elements from the stack, this minimum value could be updated. So in that case, basically we store a pair of the value and then the current minimum in the stack instead of just the value. So that's the key idea for solving this problem.